What's up, everybody? This is the
Maria de
AFC,
Jesus.
NFC Championship Chop Shop. Everyone saw the games, and let's just put it out there. I got two songs for both conferences. For the AFC Championship Conference game, where the Jets took on the mighty Indianapolis Colts, we're going to go with Bone Thugs and Harmony, Shoot 'em Up, Shoot, Shoot, Shoot 'em Up, off the Set It Off soundtrack. And for the NFC side, where the Minnesota Vikings with Brett Favre went up against the New Orleans Saints led by Drew Brees, the song is the Alcoholics. Damn! The Alcoholics got to be some make you say, damn! You know, and so let's
Peace to the licks.
Yeah, the licks,
It's the licks, y'all. It's the licks.
So let's get to it, man. Everyone is shitting on Brett Favre, and you know, for throwing across the field, across his body, and getting it picked off in the last minutes, and saying, you know, oh, Brett Favre lost the game. Personally, I feel like Brett Favre did what Brett Favre does. Now, could he have ran for 5 more yards? Possibly, but is he really gonna do that? No. And I feel like Minnesota, you got your money's worth from this 40-year-old man. I didn't think he was gonna take you that far. To truly be honest. You got everything. You got all your mileage out of that man. He took y'all right to the doorstep. And there was a whole lot of other things that happened during that game besides that one
fumbles.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, who got something to say on it, man?
Hey, look, to me, it was one of the most exciting games. And I like it because it pulled in the casual fan. I understand when people say, oh, it happened again. It was Brett again. It was Brett again. Look, you obtained something that most teams don't got. Everybody knew. It was like handing, here's the keys to the Mercedes, dog. We know you can drive. Do what you got to do.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so I ain't gonna get mad at you if you do a California stop. Get a ticket, shit, break out a ticket. So what? Let it go. I damn sure know he better be back next year.
Donuts on Florence. But check it out. This is what I see that happened to Brett. Really, first quarter and a half, midway through the second quarter, they kicked old Brett's ass.
Yes, sir.
They got physical with him, and they made him not want to do the things that sometimes you see Brett do, like throw a block, go for a fumble. If he does throw a pick, maybe go after the dude, try to get in there a little bit. Brett didn't want no more of that game. Brett got his ass kicked, and as a soon-to-be 40-year-old man, my damn self, hey, I got to take my hats off to Brett Favre. You know what I'm saying? But I know for most of the seasons, like he been playing with little 6th graders, just having the ball. But then somebody decided, we're going to invite you into the rest of the game, the physical part of the game. They kicked his ass. Yeah, that looked good. You know what I'm saying? They kicked his ass. He didn't want to play no more. He made a few mistakes. But he only made 2 of those 5 turnovers. You can blame him for 2 of them, but you guys got to hold the ball for the other 3.
It was one of those moments where when they're in the moment and they understand the magnitude of this game, that's what caused it. It's, I don't want to fumble, oh, I fumbled. You cause yourself to do shit. And that's what I think what happened with Adrian. That's what I think what happened with Brett. And you guys...
But they were trying hard.
They were a little too hard.
They didn't understand how to take advantage of the moments of the game. Instead of trying to, okay, you got a first down, and instead of trying to get 40, 30 more yards, hey, you got your first down, stay on the field, and keep pushing. But instead, they were really trying to make one big play instead of several meaningful plays.
Right.
Which is how they ended up with 12 people in the huddle to begin.
All of that. And so, you know,
mistakes.
Mental
mistakes.
But the one thing, a lot of people think, and I will say this, Minnesota is the better team, I think, than the Saints at this particular time in the season. But, hey, the game, any given Sunday, and on that Sunday, you gave it up 5 times. You don't deserve to win. It is a testament that you was even in the game with 5 turnovers. Yeah. But there's a defense on the other side that really, I don't think they played to their potential. Adrian Peterson didn't run the ball like he should have been able to really control and dominate this game himself.
Yeah.
He didn't do that. I feel like, 5 turnovers, that's the reason why the Saints are in. And, let's go to the next one.
Yeah, I'll give one more thing. You saw when Adrian Peterson did have that one fumble. Any of y'all playing Pop Warner football, high school football, this is why you do up downs. When he fumbled that one, and he got right back up, and zoomed and picked that ball up before someone else picked it up. That's why you do up downs.
Good hustle, not giving up on a play, atoning for your mistake. He did all of that in one play.
Man, so under the AFC side, man, the Jets did everything that they wanted to do to get themselves a nice, strong lead, and Peyton Manning dwindled and chipped that shit away to nothing, man. How y'all feel about that game?
It was surprising for the simple fact that when I heard that score and I heard 17-7, and I said, wait a minute, is that for real? Jets? And I was like, wow, he's actually doing what he said he was going to do. And defensively, it worked. But for a master technician like Peyton, it only takes a little bit of time. And I want to school everybody on something that's really important. In today's sports page, yesterday's sports page at LA Times, I believe it was the 26th, they had an article about Peyton in his young years when he was at New Orleans football practices in high school, where Jim Moore would allow him to go in and run plays, 3 or 4 or 5 plays. This man has been immersed in this quarterback position since he was a little kid. So to say it's like, wow, it's wonderful, it's great, no, it's just practice, practice, practice.
What you guys say about it here?
I'm talking about practice.
You talking about practice?
Practice.
Well, I'm going to tell you, if you're talking about practice, and that's a funny thing because that means, you can't go to that camp where you are a 15-year-old and you throwing the ball to professionals. You can't buy that. You can't buy that. And there you go. You're looking at, a wizard at his craft. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I look at it like Peyton Manning. You can look at the way he takes his drops, the way he shuffles his feet, the way he keeps the ball. All that is coaching. None of that is just that natural, shit that you
Wonderful
see.
coaching.
It's all coaching. It's all there. You got to remember when this cat got drafted, before his deal was done and his agent got him, his contract, for the Colts, he asked the Colts management, "Can I get the playbook?
Yeah.
Can I get that playbook now?
Can I read it?
So in case I got a holdout or I can't get a deal done on time, at least I can know the plays when I finally do come to practice." When you get a motherfucker like that, you gotta feel like shit. We came up.
Yeah, we got one.
You're looking at greatness.
Hey, and when he gets the MVP, all I do is shake my head and say, "Hey, he deserved it." The man.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, man.
It is what it is. Who you got for the Super Bowl, dog?
I got the New Orleans Saints.
What about you, dog?
I got the New Orleans Saints.
I'm going to make it a trifecta and say that this is a movement.
Let me tell you why, though. Let me tell you why real quick. The difference between these two teams, they are actually even, in my opinion, in my assessment, except for 2 particular places. The size of your running backs, Indianapolis has better natural running backs or traditional running backs as far as their size goes. And the quarterback position, I think, even though Drew Brees is not taking nothing away from you, I like the type of quarterback Drew Brees is better than Peyton Manning in as far as who I want to play for, who I want to play with. Less mechanical, more emotional, more part of the team. You know what I'm saying? But Indianapolis, if they were to pull back from what you typically know of them, which is getting the ball over the field, that PlayStation shit, and really just run the rock with their bigger, stronger backs, I think they could dominate this game. On the other hand, though, and I said I'm going with the Saints. The Saints have that intangible explosion that can happen at any time, and they have it on every facet of the field. Special teams, defense, offense. And on offense, they have it at every facet of the game, which is the receiver position, the running back position, and basically the Reggie Bush receiving running back type position. They are very explosive. I think they'll jump out fast, and I think Peyton Manning's going to have to play keep up. It's going to be a great game.
There it is.
Hey, as a bet man, take the Saints, take the points, and take the under, y'all. You know how Vegas moves. This game started at 3, went to 5. Now it's at 5.5. Started at 53 to 54. Now it's at 56.5. Take the Saints, take the under, make a little bit of money.
Goddamn.
So if y'all don't see us again, y'all know what time it is.
Chop shop.
Yes, sir.
All day. Rest in peace, Al.
No doubt.